Dear students, you are welcome back to STR, Shivarajan's teaching room. Today, in this episode, we are beginning a new chapter related to the Botany section. It is chapter 2, Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plants. You know, flowering plants, plants which bear flowers, that is flowering plants, and they belong to angiosperm, you know. And in flowering plants, the major mode of reproduction is sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, the male and female gametes are produced. The gametes gets fused to form a zygote and develops into the embryo, and embryo develops into a new plant. That is the mode of the short history of reproduction in plants. Now look here. Where are the male and female gametes produced? The male gamete is produced inside the pollen grain. The female gamete is produced inside the embryo sac, inside the ovule, which is inside the ovary of the pistil. And the pollen grains and the ovule, or the female gamete, egg, is produced in the flowers. So, what are flowers? Flowers are the site of sexual reproduction in plants. We can say the flowers are the sites of sexual reproduction in plants. And as a result of sexual reproduction in plants, what is produced, or what is the end product of sexual reproduction in plants? What are the end products of sexual reproduction plants? They are the fruits and seeds. As a result of sexual reproduction in plants, fruits are produced. The fruits bear seeds. So fruits and seeds are the end product of sexual reproduction. And you see, we have seen a lot of countless number of different types of flowers. And these flowers have ever attracted us. They have different shape, small sizes, bigger sizes, very big flowers. Flowers of different colors, different shapes, flowers of different fragrance, flowers having nectar in it. All these things have attracted us, and all these things are aids to sexual reproduction. Aids means which helps. So what are the aids of sexual reproduction? What are the aids? Aids means help. What are the aids to sexual reproduction in plants? What are the aids to sexual reproduction in plants? The flowers have different the flowers have different colors. They are brightly colored, attractively colored. They have fragrance, they have nectar. All these things are helping the insects or other animals to attract towards the flowers. So the beautiful bright colors, fragrance, nectar, etc. attract the insects for pollination, and pollination leads to fertilization and fruit formation and seed formation. So colors, attractive colors, fragrance, the nectar. So attractive colors, fragrance means pleasant smell, and nectar, etc. are the aids. So what are the aids to sexual reproduction in plants? the attractive colors of the flowers, the fragrance of the flowers, the nectar in the flowers, etc., are the aids to sexual reproduction in flowering plants. And flowers have great influence in the life of man. We use flowers for a lot of purposes. So they are very much, flowers are of much importance to man. And how they are important? They are, or we can say, how man is attached to flowers. How man is attached to flowers. Because one, for its aesthetic value. For its aesthetic value. What is aesthetic means? Beautiful nature. We know that a thing of beauty is a joy forever. A beautiful thing has ever attracted us. So we would like to have a beautiful thing. So for its aesthetic value. Aesthetic value means beautiful nature. Or is used for ornamental purpose. Ornamental purpose. Flowers are used for ornamental purpose. For social purposes. Then religious purposes. Then cultural purposes or cultural value. See, how is man attached to flowers? Or what is the importance of flowers in the life of man? What is the importance of flowers in the life of man? The flowers are important for its aesthetic value. Because they are beautiful, we are attracted to it. And flowers are used for ornamental purposes. For decorating houses, decorating vehicles, and decorating the dais where marriage is going on. So, social purposes, for religious purposes, in temples, in churches, in mosques, everywhere. For religious creeds, we use flowers. Then cultural value. If there is a gathering, if there is a meeting going on, we'll be using flowers, bouquet, garlands, etc., which are made of flowers. So, cultural value. And again, the second thing is used to convey human feelings. Flowers are used to convey human feelings. See, a flower is offered to show the love, affection, etc. The human feelings like love, affection, happiness, grief. So we are using a wreath or putting a wreath on a dead body. That is to express our grief. We are offering a flower to show the love, to show the affection. Okay, so flowers are used to convey human feelings like love, affection, happiness, grief, etc. So that is the importance of flowers in the life of man. So how man is attracted to flowers, or what is the importance of flowers in the life of man? There are two main things. For its attractive value, for its aesthetic value, ornamental purpose, social purpose, religious purpose, and cultural value. Then used to convey human feelings like love, affection, sorrow, happiness, etc. So flowers are much important to man in his life. And see, now you may be asked to write the names of some flowers. See, we have seen a lot of flowers. We are familiar with a large number of flowers. But when a person asks you to write the names of 10 flowers, 10 different types of flowers, you will be a little bit confused. So I am going to give you a list of flowers. Sunflower, petunia, caesalpinia, rose, lotus, lily, dianthus, Nerium, chrysanthemum, cassia are some of the flowers that we use commonly. So sunflower, petunia, caesalpinia, rose, lotus, lily, dianthus, Nerium, chrysanthemum, cassia are some of the flowers that we very commonly use for the earlier said purposes. Okay, so with this we have just introduced about this chapter, that is sexual reproduction, flowering plants, and flowers are the sites of sexual reproduction, and these are the important flowers that we come across in our day-to-day life. From the next section onwards, we are getting into the subject. Okay, so this is just an introduction. So we will see in the next class. Thank you.